A whole army of my countrymen, here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men. And free men you are. What will you do without freedom? Will you fight?
Hey everyone, welcome back to Lucky by Nature. Angelic Vixen here. I wanted to give you current information on what's happening with HOD Gaming and Studio Wildcard. My reference to Braveheart is exactly what we are faced with. HOD is like William Wallace. He is willing to fight against tyranny and horrible business practices by Studio Wildcard, bringing awareness to this situation on a global scale. And it's working. We have come together as a community and we are pushing back. Currently, Wildcard is silent, but eventually they will have no choice but to answer for this situation. HOD Gaming, if you don't know, is one of the best ARC PvPers and YouTubers with a very large sub base of over 180,000 subs and millions of views. He has been one of the long-time ARC YouTubers, bringing a profound amount of players to the game. This global ban is completely unjust. The fact that Studio Wildcard has done this without even talking to him first is incredibly unprofessional. Now, this isn't their first mishap of unethical business practices. We've seen it countless times. Some of you will remember the dev wipe of Get Jacked. There was shock and horror as we witnessed them dev wipe his tribe over their incomplete map, full of bugs and glitches. It was completely unfair. They could have given a warning, but instead wiped him completely because of where he built. They didn't set it up right, but they were punishing him for it. Now keep in mind, HOD did not show meshing on official, which is actually what is listed in their rules specifically, not to do it on official. He was giving a valid critique of a very broken game. Meshing is a plague on official servers. For countless years, we have been telling Wildcard about this, and yet they do nothing but make excuses. They live in denial. They truly behave like if they ignore it, it'll go away. But that can't be further from the truth. It is making more and more people upset, and they're quitting in droves. And this is what ARC's future might look like Atlas, the complete failure that they put a ton of time and money into. They should be reinvesting in their prosperous game, which is ARC Survival Evolved, the game that made them successful, the game that hundreds of thousands still play across multiple platforms. However, these game issues are making it impossible. Every time they have talked about these issues, it is one excuse after another. Don't get me wrong, coding is not easy, and giving people the freedom of style of play, unlike other games, makes this even more challenging because ARC does allow you to have a lot of freedom. And because of that freedom, the coding is tricky. I get that, I respect that, I understand that, but things still need to be fixed. Something needs to be done, and globally banning a person for expressing their disdain for the situation and making valid points should lead to a discussion, not a ban. How does this remedy anything? Let's take a look at HOD's channel. I want you to see it for yourself. Look at the amount of ARC videos he has done. I think Studio Wildcard could have taken a moment out of their day to discuss this with him. Is that not what professional people do? However, sadly, we know they can be highly unprofessional. On Twitter, as you can see, the devs are still posting ARC updates, but totally ignoring the fact that this firestorm is still burning, and I don't see it going away anytime soon. We have to push back. We can make things happen as a community. They answer to us. We are the players. We make them who they are. We make their game, and they need to remember that. We make them, and we can break them, and this is not fair to HOD Gaming. I want you to remember this. There are power in numbers. We are powerful. We must continue to push back so we can get HOD unbanned. We need to make them see the error of their ways. Studio Wildcard has been making progress on fixing ARC, which has been a breath of fresh air to the ARC community, and that has made so many of us happy. But this is unacceptable. Now I keep seeing more and more petitions going out. Please sign them. I will make sure that all the links to everything I've talked about in this video is in the description below. Let's stand with HOD. Let's take a stand against tyranny and unethical business practices. They took our money Now they are required to make a game that is playable, that these types of glitches don't ruin it for honest players. They gotta stop it. It has to stop. Tweet all of the devs and push back. Free HOD. We can do this. Let's make a difference. And let's bring this incredible YouTuber and ARC PvPer back to the game. Let's unite as one. We are a strong ARC community. That's it for this video, guys. Love you. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.